We have no idea what the job market will look like in the future. It's generally agreed that machine learning and robotics will change almost every line of work, from cleaning the floor in a bank hall to analyzing the creditworthiness of a potential borrower. Some experts believe that in just a decade or two, most jobs will be dominated by AI, and a significant number of workers will be rendered economically useless. On the other hand, some people insist that while AI will have an immense impact on the job market, it will also create new jobs and inspire the greatest revolution known to humanity yet. In this video, you will see that despite the fact that opinions regarding the kind of influence AI will have on the job market is increasingly becoming more and more divergent, there are compelling arguments for anticipating some major changes in the labor market as early as this year. Are we witnessing an astounding revolution? Or is this anticipation just another instance of misguided Luddite hysteria? Is the key question. It's really difficult to figure out. You see, early in the 19th century, people began to worry that one day AI might take thousands, if not millions of jobs away from people. It's interesting that thus far, none of these concerns has come true. For every job during the Industrial Revolution, at least one more was created. Due to the Industrial Revolution, new vocations that demanded greater cognitive capabilities emerged, while the old jobs that required extraordinary physical ability became obsolete. Machines at the period couldn't handle activities that needed cognitive capabilities. Therefore, they competed with humans only in terms of physical prowess. This significantly favored people over robots in the employment market. However, there are some good reasons to conclude that this time, automation can be a real game changer. Research shows that human beings have two types of abilities, namely, cognitive and physical. Initially, as we've seen, machines competed with human beings mainly in raw physical abilities, such as harvesting wheat or sugarcane from the field. And since machines couldn't process and analyze data, nor had ChatGPT, human retained tremendous edge over machines in cognition. This is the reason why, as manual jobs in agriculture and industry were automated, new service jobs that required the kind of cognitive skills only human beings possessed, such as communication, data analysis, and general learning were created. Apart from machines being able to physically outperform humans, they are also capable of surpassing humans' cognitive abilities. AI and machine learning are making breakthroughs all the time. And apart from being able to learn very fast and produce accurate responses, as in the case of ChatGPT, we are already observing a situation in which AI is beginning to perform better than humans in the majority of the skills they used to dominate, including understanding human emotions better than humans themselves. A few of the occupations that artificial intelligence is predicted to make obsolete as soon as 2023 include: Number 1. Customer care representative. AI is not only capable of hacking the human system and outperforming humans in evolutionarily distinct human abilities, such as reading situations, emotions, and feelings, which are unique human skills, but it also boasts of uniquely non-human abilities, which gives, for example, an AI customer care representative, for instance, a special edge over human customer care representative. The two especially important non-human abilities that AI enjoys are connectivity and rapid development, or as some would call it, rapid evolution. Since humans are biological creatures with unique character traits, emotions, and feelings, it's difficult for them to create fast, holistic, harmonious connections with one another. Computers, on the other hand, aren't individuals. This means it's possible to merge them into one holistic network. Equally, an AI customer care representative understands the history of the client and the service you are seeking, and based on this information, is able to serve you quicker and more efficiently. It can also marry this history with relevant alternatives to help you make a sound decision. Just like good drivers, bankers, and lawyers lack keen intuition about traffic, investment, or negotiation, great customer service representatives frequently fall short of providing a satisfactory response to customer needs. But like an AI driver, banker, and lawyer, an AI customer service representative is far too sophisticated to make a simple mistake, like misspelling a customer's name, which is common with human customer service representatives. Further studies in fields such as behavioral economics and neuroscience have enabled scientists to gain a deeper understanding of how human beings make decisions. For example, research shows that the choices you make, such as your taste in music, food, fashion, dating partner, and so forth, come from billions of neurons calculating probabilities within a mere second. The molecular algorithms used by the human brain are not nearly as efficient as they might be. In fact, the human brain operates on heuristics, shortcuts, and antiquated circuitry that date back to the time of cavemen. As a result, it is not well suited for the technological age in which we now live. This perhaps explains why human customer service representatives, for example, occasionally make mistakes. It basically implies that AI can outdo human beings, even in those tasks that supposedly require human instinct. Let's put that into context by saying that AI is capable of performing better at jobs that demand intuitions about other people. Many jobs, such as serving customers in a restaurant, driving a vehicle in a street full of other vehicles, plus pedestrians, lending money to strangers, and negotiating a business deal, require the ability to analyze human emotions and desires accurately. AS organizations restructure in a bid to attract customers and serve them better. Most of them are very keen on adopting technology in the form of AI. It shouldn't surprise you when an AI customer service representative pops up at your table the next time you go out for dinner, or the next time you visit a banking hall. The second workers who are likely to fall victims of the AI invasion of the job market are, number 2, doctors. It's nearly impossible to inform all the doctors on Earth about the latest developments in the medical sector. For instance, when the World Health Organization discovers a new virus or disease, or when a new treatment for a rare disease is found, among other handy information. On the other hand, assuming you have 10 billion AI doctors in the world, with each monitoring the health of a single human being, you can still inform, or in computer terms, update all of them on the latest relevant developments in real time. As the noted Israeli historian Yuval Harari argues in his book 21 Lessons of the 21st Century, these potential advantages of connectivity and updatability are so huge that at least in some lines of work, it might make sense to replace all humans with computers, even if individually some humans still do a better job than the machines. Some people argue that an integrated algorithm lacks the advantage of individuality, and any mistakes that might result from their work is likely to have significant impact compared to a single system. Nothing could be further from the truth. Research shows that an integrated algorithm is capable of maximizing the advantages of connectivity without losing the benefits of individuality. You see, you can run many algorithms on the same network, thereby enabling a patient in a remote village to access not just a single doctor, but 100 different AI doctors through a smartphone. Of course, you would still need an actual doctor to administer the necessary treatment. But the point is, AI doctors could provide far better and cheaper healthcare services for billions of people, especially for those who are disproportionately affected by the inherent inequality in the healthcare system. A poor villager in an underdeveloped country, for instance, is likely to access far better healthcare services through their smartphone, thanks to learning algorithms and biometric sensors. AI has the potential to be the ultimate social equalizer. Due to AI's effectiveness, it won't come as a surprise if hospitals in the near future begin integrating AI doctors into their systems. Quick question, do you think this is a good idea? Let me know down in the comments. Number 3, drivers. When talking about AI revolution in the job market, it's not accurate to compare the capabilities of a human driver, for example, to that of a self-driving car, or of a human doctor to that of an AI doctor, when we are discussing how AI will revolutionize the job market. Instead, we should compare the abilities of a collection of human individuals to the abilities of an integrated network of AI machines. Because so many human drivers are not up to speed on the latest traffic regulations, it is inevitable that they may sometimes break these rules. And since each automobile is a separate entity, it is possible for the drivers of 2 cars that are approaching the same intersection at the same time to confuse their signals and end up colliding with one another. AI vehicles, on the other hand, can all be connected to one another. When 2 such cars approach the same junction, they are not really 2 separate entities, but are part of a single integrated system. The chances that they might commit an accident are thus much smaller. Moreover, better transportation services and fewer fatalities from traffic accidents are also things we may expect from AI-powered cars. Nearly 1.25 million people are killed annually in traffic accidents, which is twice the number killed by war, crime, and terrorism combined. More than 90% of these incidents are the result of human error, such as when a motorist is under the influence of alcohol or drugs, sends a text message, falls asleep at the wheel, or allows their mind to wander instead of paying attention to the road. 11 years ago, the U.S. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration released a report in which it observed that 31% of fatal road accidents in the U.S. involved alcohol abuse, 30% involved speeding, while 21% involved cases of distracted drivers. Self-driving vehicles may not eradicate the issue of road accidents completely, because AI-powered vehicles also have their own problems and inadequacies. Some accidents are just inevitable. However, that said, replacing all human drivers with robots is likely to reduce the number of deaths resulting from road accidents by at least 90%. Simply put, switching to automated vehicles would save millions of lives. lost through accidents every year. When all is said and done, human drivers are among the first workers who will have to look for something else to do as the AI revolution unfolds. In conclusion, as I started by mentioning, the ability to tell if a pedestrian is about to jump onto the road, if a borrower is likely to default on their loan, and if the lawyer you just hired is equal to the task or not, are questions inspired by biochemical algorithms. All the above tasks can be accomplished more efficiently and accurately by an AI machine, fitted with the appropriate sensors. This is the root cause of the anxiety about the future of the labor market, and it isn't the development of new technologies. It's in fact the effect of merging information technology with biotech. Technical hurdles and political contestation are likely to hinder AI's invasion of the job market. Furthermore, so much about the human mind remains undiscovered, which means we don't know what kinds of careers humans will introduce to replace those lost to AI. It's important to note that the AI revolution is not just about computers getting faster and smarter. AI is actually propelled by the recent discoveries in the life and social sciences. Therefore, the better we understand the biochemical mechanisms that guide human emotions and choices, the better computers can become in analyzing our behavior, projecting human decisions, and potentially replacing human drivers, doctors, bankers, and lawyers. I hope you found this video interesting and helpful in understanding the path the employment market, as we know it, is now headed, with AI potentially being a big part of our future. Don't forget to like and share this video, and press the subscribe button below to get updates anytime we post new content. With that being said, have a great day, and see you in the next one.